today's lesson, today's story is I don't want to do this. Women. There's the Stanley Kubrick movie. One. Dr. Strangelove. There's the general guy. Women want your essence. They want your seed. And he breaks into a Coca-Cola machine. I haven't seen that movie in like 15 years. And then the joke goes, you should write them out as a diagram. I'll diagram the joke. In middle school, they taught us that we were going to word diagram. And we never word diagram. I never word diagram except in middle school. So there's Dr. Strangelove, general. General. Seed. Essence. It's a blob. What's other blob I'm doing? Blob, blob, blob. I was just doing this joke like 5 minutes ago and I can't remember it. YouTube video. Unreactive. There's a lot of Don Juans on the YouTubes. They'll teach you to be unreactive. That means don't show any response. The ladies like that, according to the YouTube people. I once watched a Mystery Method thing. Very depressing. I remember feeling misogynistic after watching it. There's another blob. That guy had a very weird face. I wanted to punch him in the face because he was like teaching. He was teaching people to lie, but whatever. We're gonna ignore the complete demon teaching that's going on YouTube for now. I don't want to get all. I don't really want a religious spiel right now. What else? You know, because it's like unresponsive. Hey, there's a nuclear bomb going off over there. You know, unresponsive. Like, oh, I don't care. It's a nuclear bomb. I've got it taken care of because people pay attention to emotions. So like if a person sees a nuclear bomb going off over there, and they're just like, I've already got to take. I got an underground bunker. You know, people, and then the other person's like, there's a nuclear bomb going off. You know, because unresponsiveness. Humans read other people's responses to things. So if a person's like calm, they like that, and if they're like, they're like, oh, this person doesn't know that doesn't have a plan for the nuclear bomb. So they're teaching that, I guess. I mean, that's nuclear bomb would be an excessive example, but you know, any sort of thing. What else was this joke about? I forgot. Emotional bukkake. Emotional bukkake. That's one of the punchlines of this joke. Emotional bukkake. Emotional bukkake. How do you spell bukkake? I'm not going to look that up. Bukkake is when in a porno when a lady gets like 10 guys to jerk off in her face. So this is emotional bukkake, which is different, which would be whatever, something. There's a circle. Get wet. Get wet is another one of the key jokes in this joke. Get her wet. And the implied, I ruined her shirt. Ruined her shirt means, ruined her shirt, I got it really wet. Her shirt. So there's a circle. What else we got here? We got presenting. Presenting is an animal. A female lady will often present herself. That means they kind of do that. It's a female thing. Dogs do it. It means like overly flirty, overly. You know, a lot of you guys probably don't know this. You know, some guys are like, oh, I wish the women would pay attention to me, and some guys are like, get the fuck away from me, you dumb bitch. You know, because. Some people, a lot of these guys don't understand. Get the fuck away from me, you dumb cunt. So let's see, we've got presenting. Whatever. Okay, so the premise of this joke is... Do I have any more circles I need to throw on there? So there's one... This is a made-up story. So there's one time, this one lady, she was acting all flirty and whorish, presenting, wagging her ass, wearing some short shorts, trying to get my attention. So when I invited her back to my place, I'm all act like a stupid male, because most of you males are idiots. You don't understand that, you know, females want your seed, they want your essence, because once they have your essence, they have collateral, they have leverage. You know, I don't want to get all Trumpian on you and talk about leverage, but once they have your seed or your essence, they have leverage over you, and you don't want to give them leverage, because then they think you don't want people having shit over you. You never want to have people having shit over you. You don't want to be a fucking slave. You don't want to be, you know, a fucking serf. So I invited her back to my place. I'm like, yeah, come on over. I'm acting stupid. I'm acting like I'm mesmerized. I'm acting like I'm mesmerized by her ass and her presenting ways. I'm hypnotized by her whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm like gaga. I'm like, come on over, baby. Oh my God. I'm acting like I'm a drug addict. I'll do anything for that pussy, you know. And so I invite her over. You know, I close the door. I wrap my arms around her waist, and I throw her on the bed, and I'm cuddling next to her. And she's like, I'm about to get his essence. I'm about to get his seed. You know, she's about to get what she wants, the little succubus. And then I hold on to her waist as hard as I can, and I cuddle so hard. She's like. She realized I ain't pulling my pants down. I ain't pulling my cock out. I'm just going to cuddle. And she's like, oh, he's not going to fuck me. And I just hold on. She's like trying to get away. And I'm like cuddling. And I get her so fucking wet. I bury my face on her shirt. I get her so fucking wet. I ruin her shirt. And I emotionally bukkake all over her. And I make her feel dirtier than anything that's ever felt dirty in the entire world. She was just something for me to emotionally cry on. Ha ha, that fucking whore. Funny joke. You people aren't going to get it because it's just stupid. But whatever, it's a funny joke. Anything else I need down there? Stay unreactive. If a nuclear bomb goes off, just about, I don't give a shit. The ladies, their pussies get wetter than shit. They think you have if you act unresponsive to a nuclear bomb, they think you have like a nuclear bomb shelter. You don't even have to have a nuclear bomb shelter. They're so fucking retarded. They just pay attention to the emotion, you know? Like, hey, there's a shooter over there. Hey, there's a flood. Hey, there's a, you know, whatever. There's an asteroid coming towards Earth. Just act unresponsive. The women are fucking retarded. They don't even understand that you can just lie. What a bunch of dumb cunts, you know? What else we got? That's the end of the joke, I guess. So that's my tips and tricks for picking up the horse.